Well, hello everybody. Welcome back up into the Bear's Den. We're playing with the new Canon camera today, which, as you can tell, I still haven't quite got a hand on, but it seems to be working a lot better. I was going to say a little bit, but I think we all know a lot better. And I'm really excited to be able to show you what's growing on up here in the den as far as the pepper jungle, because let's face it, the last few times I've tried to do this hasn't really worked out all that well. So, yes. That, and I want to kind of show you what's going on there. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. Start down here at the chaos that is my desk. I've still got everything all set up for the pepper roulette, but haven't gotten started with that just yet because I'm finally getting around to painting a chalkboard on my wall. It looks like black graffiti, but as we get kind of closer to it here, you can see some of these really bad spots. I'm really bad with spray paint. I should have just gotten the roll-on stuff, but it's got an interesting sort of matte finish to it. Supposed to allow 3 days for it to cure. I've got 3 more cans to put on here still, but I had to stop after one because A, I was getting far too many of these little runny bits, and B, I was getting a little lightheaded. The windows were all open and everything, but it wasn't doing quite enough for me there. Okay, so looking down under the LED shop lights, we still got quite a few of these peppers stuck in their little solo cups, but I don't see the point in transplanting them into something larger, and I don't know where I would get rid of them. And I can't just bring myself to throw them in the compost, so they're pretty much there until they die. But here's that rooted cutting from the Bad Brains pepper. You can see all the new growth on there, which is amazing because it's still stuck in that jug. But I found an old bit of a sweatshirt sleeve that was tucked into the rag bag, so I kind of cut the bit of the bottom, like the cuff area of that, slipped it up on there. Seems to have darkened it up a little bit, so the roots are surviving, and now it's getting a little bit of actual light, so that is nice. Let's see here. Alright, that's not too bad. This one up front, we've got the bootless scorpion. Lots of flowers forming on this, but no pods yet. A little flower there, a little flower there, a couple of flowers over here. Got the fan running in here pretty much 24/7, but it's getting a little bit cooler now, so I'm thinking I should probably put it on a timer, maybe 15 on, 15 off, something like that. But we got a pepper pod on the back of the Lemon Habanero there. Not much else really going on. The Orange Hab's trying to put on a few flowers, but nothing's really taken. The Bootla clamshell back here seems to have quite a few flowers on it. But again, I look and see no pods. But look, I got some extra spider plants I borrowed from the studio to help filter the air. Look at that Bad Brains pepper. That's the one that was in the AeroGarden for so long. And now we have got tons of flower starts on this one too. Not quite as many as when it was still in the AeroGarden, but hopefully some of these will actually produce pods for us now, because that was definitely not happening in the AeroGarden. So this is under that 40-watt Sansi light that they sent me. Seems to be doing fairly well. I've just got it in a little clippy lamp setup. Took off the reflector so that it could get better, better air motion. Keep it cooler. Apparently heat is death to a lot of LEDs, but that is looking absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys some actual peppers on there. I'm sure it's going to hurt like a bugger when I finally try them, but that's what this game is all about. Crawling back a little bit. It's kind of nice to have the spider plants in here. This is one of the Dieffenbachias from downstairs. Not really doing all that great, but in this current position when I don't have the overhead light on, it's not terribly well lit there, so yeah. Right now, this is the state of the pepper room. So, not a lot of change, but at least I can show you that things are coming along fairly well, and they are, well, staying alive. So yeah, not quite sure when the next like Bear's Den update's going to be, because I'm working on that blackboard back there. And really, I don't want to put my new camera into that kind of a foggy environment. I was thinking about like doing updates along the way, and then once I saw the cloud that was coming with it, I'm like, I'm not doing that to my new camera. Forget it. No way. No way. I will have a Sunday garden update because, believe it or not, for as cold as it's been getting out there, most things are still alive. And this year, I'm letting it grow right up until the snow covers it because stubborn and stuff. Probably going to bring in a few of the Lemon Habs, but that's clip it and flip it. So we'll get to that when the time comes. Anywho, thank you for sticking around through everything with all of these camera troubles and my short season and all that stuff. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Till then, take care.